This video and others like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. Please show your support with a like and subscribe, and be sure to hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss any new videos. If you want to get involved with the channel, consider becoming a channel member. There are many benefits to channel membership, including access to our Discord, exclusive deck tech and strategy videos, and the opportunity to help create channel content. I want to sincerely thank all our channel members, as I truly couldn't do this without your support. You guys rock. Go Commando.
This is SwagDean. It's Destiny Friday. We're here. Dice Commando. We're doing our Smash Duos thing. And this is the bonus 12th one that I'm going to be testing. So after I started this series, Stubby and Norman in the ARH Discord started talking about some ideas for this deck, since it was like we're a little light on red in the duos. And like as we were talking about it, I was like getting more excited about the idea of it. Although right off the bat, they mentioned putting Tactical Mastery in here, and then I didn't end up doing that just yet. But let's get into this, what I'm calling the Death Squadron deck, which is Veers and then Mud Trooper. So obviously I wish that there was like a Snow Trooper from the FFG era. That would be like thematically better, since like the Battle of Hoth is really where we get the most lore with Veers, at least in the movies. But the Mud Trooper die just like functionally works with him, and the art's generic enough. So just rolling with that. 4 your dice. So they're not like super scary dice, and I wanted to make them a little more functional because this deck is going to be odd. It's an odd one to test. But I gave advanced training, so he's got Leader Trooper, so you can resolve the Trooper dice showing blank as if they're indirect. So like you have a really good floor, because the blanks, especially the double blank on Mud Trooper, it's at least going to be an indirect if you want it, or you can remove this die to turn one of your support dice to any side, which was the Veers ability from his Awakenings era card. If we're going to go with like the AT-ST build, AT-ATs, didn't exist in the game, but like, the AT Armored Transport build, it's just like different than normally we would put together. So like one, we would normally not have so many dice that would stay in play. So, but then AT-ST is a 6 cost, and it's ridiculous to try to pay for this thing. And then like its specials, sometimes like you just don't get good value from it if you're discarding a support from play. But with the Veers ability, you can just consistently flip to the 4 or the 5. It's a bomb if you can get it. And so like with the, yes, I gave him 12 health because, so it's Smash. So you might not draw the good vehicles to use his ability early. And a lot of his payoffs are based on those. A lot of the things are kind of built on getting these big things out. Just to give him a little bit more time to do that, I giving him 12 health to start. But then, like, his top end is amazing. If you do get one of these things out, you can kind of consistently hammer with them with his ability. So, I'm not 100% certain on him. We're going to try it out. Weapons Factory Alpha, decent battlefield for him. And while you control it, cost of the first vehicle decreased by 1. We have a lot of ways to like make this 6 possible. So, we've got Tech Team. We've got at least fresh supplies, and just trying to get that thing out there. There's only a couple AT things, so I went with the small one and the big one in the villain realm. So the ATDP, which also kind of discards supports, so it's kind of something he's going with here. And but I also wanted to give something a little bit different, so we went with the Unbound Hover Tank. That is, one of the crappier legendaries that was out there, but it's not like awful. In this format, it's already pretty good. And you can get some bonuses if there's some mods on it. We're giving you 2 mods. So, Triple Laser Turret, pretty amazing card. It's in a couple things. I used this die in the Dicey Companions kit as a parallel die. It's a strong one. It's good in this build, but then it also can be useless if your partner doesn't have any vehicles. It's another reason I put the land speeder in, because this is something that you could just throw the triple laser turret on as well to still get value out of it. So you have that, you get the hover tank, you have the ATDP, you get the ATST. You got a bunch of supports that you can put the laser turret on. You also have the targeting astromech, and that lets you turn attached support to any side. So like, there's a lot of dice fixing with these vehicles, which can help you get away from those specials on the ATs if you don't have support you really want to be blowing up, or maybe you early use them to ramp, and then you pay off with the bombs. The other thing I gave is vigilance. Just wanted to give, since I'm giving tech teams, so like when you have a resource curve or like any kind of resource engine in Smash, you want to try to get like some universal things going. Almost every deck has supports in it, just like supporting the general card type. But so I went with vigilance. I thought that was kind of thematic and fun, and gives him a different trick. But it's just another support that you could play with tech team if you didn't want to go like all into the vehicles, depending on who your Smash partner was. It's probably the flex card of this pairing, of this deck right now. So if this deck is under or overperforming, that would be one of the slots I would probably look at swapping things out. Battle fatigue, just like a conditional removal, pin down, conditional removal based on vehicles. Obviously you can see there's the ATST in the art. We're shooting for that. Collateral damage seemed fun, thematic. Imperial War Machine, also thematic, and can get those resources, the resource costed stuff down. So Mud Trooper has one. Several of the vehicles have pay sides. So, you know, and since you're trying to save up to play these bombs, just like there's definitely a bunch of resource cards just to try to make that plausible. Assail, spot a pilot vehicle, remove a die. So I have to give, if I'm going to do that, I think we have to add, so this is the art is not final yet. I do like the art. This is from a toy, I believe. I'm going to have to give him piloting, and we did talk about that in the Discord. I got to give him piloting. Mental note, piloting, add to the card art. And then focus fire, just like once he gets a couple of these guns out, or even just like with the Mud Trooper Veer's die, boom, resolve them, increasing their value. It's a nice spike. So this is my first pass on the Vader's group, Death Squadron build. It's going to be an interesting one. I like it. We don't have a lot of red in the duos, at least this grouping of duos. I'd like to keep it. It still does feel very unique in Smash, and like I said, since we're 60 or so decks in, it's nice when you can find stuff where it's like, this feels like it's carving out its own space, and it will operate very differently than other decks. That's exciting. That's what I'm trying to do with these, so I'd like to see if I can keep this. I'm not sure if it's going to be good. I'm pushing it a little bit to start. Almost all the dice can stay, except for triple, depending on where you put it. Like, you have some difficulty getting to them because they're expensive or whatever, but once they're out, pretty amazing. I have ways to water them down. I can take away the 12 health. I can take away advanced training. There are definitely things we can do if it gets to be punishing. I feel like it might feel a little bit weak to start, which is why I'm starting off giving him these things. But we can take them away. Got to add piloting, though, because I added a sail based on that knowledge. Didn't put it in this art. I'm going to add piloting to our Veer's guy. I'm enjoying this series. I have them all built IRL now. I've even got them sleeved up. I had to buy burger tokens boxes again. Little plug to them, but they're great. You get the 50 card deck boxes from Burger Tokens. It fits all of your Smash deck needs. It can fit the 15 cards plus your leader plus your battlefield and or plot and your dice all in it. It's great. So that's something I was just working on today. I was getting those things sleeved up so I can do some IRL testing on these, and this is one I definitely need to get some reps with. I'm not 100% sure on it, but I love it. So enjoy your Destiny Friday, roll some chunky dice, and as always, go Commando.